The city of Berea is cracking down on short-term rentals. With the Browns expanding their facility, city council members say they're implementing new rules to get ahead of a potential influx of new rental properties. Aria Janelle tells us about the strict deadlines you need to know about.
We work together and collaborate. It's stronger, it's safer space.
Berea's Ward 4 Councilwoman Erica Coble says City Council is trying to keep the charm and neighborhood feel. They're doing that by making some changes when it comes to short-term rentals in the city.
We're trying to limit it so that our houses remain open to families.
Here's how they're doing it through new legislation. Anyone who owns a short-term rental must get a permit by August 31st. It costs $100.
You post the rules of the city on your refrigerator for the short-term rental guest. That's in place now.
The second new legislation starts in September and puts parameters on where these short-term rentals can be.
Restricting them from 1,000 feet of parks, schools, churches, or places of worship, and anywhere they're located outside of those areas, they can't be within 500 feet of each other.
And I want to make this clear, this is not going to end short-term rentals in this city, but it could help with some of the issues that may be happening.
And it was really hard to hold the property owner accountable for the nuisance situation because we didn't have a permit in place for short-term rental.
Coble says they've had issues with trash, noise complaints, and people just not taking care of properties. She's hoping these new rules will mitigate that and says most people are for the changes.
And the people that aren't are existing short-term rentals that want to continue.
Coble says as long as you're in good standing with the city and don't have any nuisances, you should be able to get that short-term permit. But don't wait too long. That deadline is coming up fast. For 19 News, I'm Aria Janelle.